We're live. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. Let me just get the link sent to my Discord server. Give me a moment. Why would you say
You give your best every day, no matter what the day brings. Just check these supplies out. Find it at Staples.
It's not Ragnarok. It doesn't update. Developers note. Part 21. C server. And okay.
You give your best every day, no matter what the day brings. Just check these supplies out. Find.
Okay. Let's try this. There you go. Ta-da! I did it. Okay. And we're all set. Alright, so there's actually a couple of parts for this developer's notes. This one came out like a few days ago, and then the other one came through right after. So I kind of just wanted to go over it because I kind of read it but didn't really get through to it. So I wanted to go over it with a video so we can all like discuss it. It's actually a couple of parts for this developer's notes. This one came out like a few days ago, and then the other one came through right after. So I kind of just wanted to go over it because I kind of read it but didn't really get through to it. So I wanted to the first one is the a video so we can all like. The first one is the Coliseum. It's basically a tournament system that's gonna be based off of all the Asia servers that are separate from each other, which is pretty cool because in most of those servers they've merged all of them. Like on our server, it was the 5 servers all merged into one. So and this one is gonna be almost like the battle royale, except it's 4 different Asia server. So it's Taiwan, Thailand, Indonesia, and all the other servers that are together, like, which is our server Magnetin, and that's the Philippines, Indonesia, Singapore. I don't know what other servers left with our Asia server, but Coliseum is a real 1-to-1 versus 1 tournament that will identify the strongest hero on the server. We've limited the players that can participate in a Coliseum to ensure a better and smooth gaming experience. Here are the qualifications to participate in a Coliseum. The Coliseum is a battle of the strongest hero, and in order to participate, the participants must complete the second class scan. Okay, that's obvious. And you must complete first class. Everybody's done that. Oh, so you can spectate or do the betting system. Interesting. There's gonna be 2 parts of the entry battle, which preliminary match and the main battle, and only 64 heroes will be chosen to participate in a battle. The first 64 heroes who entered the Coliseum will automatically receive the entry ticket to be able to move to the main battle. However, they must defend themselves from incoming challenger for a maximum of 5 times. Interesting. The battle is 1v1, and the winner of the battle will become the new defender and receive entry ticket for the main battle. Oh, so it's like an actual PvP 1v1? And that you're actually playing instead of a bot, it seems like. And entry battle will progress for a total of 15 minutes, and each battle will last for 3 minutes. The challengers will have 2 chances to steal the entry ticket and become the new defender. Huh. Heroes who lost twice will be eliminated and can no longer participate. The battle didn't end, even though you already an entry ticket from others, you have to defend yourselves against the challenger until the entry battle is over. That is interesting. Well, definitely going to be great for like the top players who's been like boosting up like insane, so that should be pretty good. And it's gonna be interesting because we get to see all the top competitors. I don't know how many spectators are allowed. My guess is another like 100, which is common for all of the PvP matches that they've released. So we'll see. I'll try to spectate because I'm pretty sure I'm not even gonna make it to the top 64. I'm barely in top 64 in my server now. At the Coliseum main battle, you must give everything you've got to win and enjoy. There's round 64, round 32, round 6. Holy crap. It's gonna be interesting how crazy it's gonna be between all the other servers that we haven't seen, that we can compete with. So I guess this is a motivation for the players who's been spending a lot and who are in like top 100 at least to even have a reason to keep playing. This is their way of saying, okay, you guys have other ways to battle other players. So that's the only reason that they've released this. Did they show? So the map is basically like the TOC, which is gonna be interesting. It's like the final boss for, yeah, it's a bracket, which is pretty interesting. I mean, really good idea because it shows other servers and other players. And it's crazy because the Indonesia server is 6 months behind, but they do have players who are just as high as our server. So yeah, it's pretty scary. Coliseum, I want to see the Coliseum shop. That should be pretty good. And the top 8 heroes will Coliseum title, spectator and betting system, of course. I have a crazy feeling that an orc is gonna make it to the top 8, and it's not gonna, and no one can even question it. Who only stand around 16. Okay, this almost sounds like from another game that I played, which is good. And it's gonna be every Wednesday and Saturday for free season. The Open Fortress Siege, which takes place on Saturday, will not be held in line with the Coliseum schedule. Oh, so they're removing one of our Open Siege, which is fine because we have 6 now per week. Although Coliseum free season already ended, based on the schedule, the Open Fortress not progress. Alright, well, this one is gonna be really good for our top players to have something to look forward to. Hey, Isaac. Alright, so that was part one of the 21 developers note, and this is the one that was just released for us, which is a bigger update because it actually shows a lot of the things that are happening at the end of the month. And there's gonna be one called the Humanoid attribute equipment, which my guess, hold on one second, I just gotta do the auto for this. Let me just do the auto quest real quick, and let's do the 20. Sorry. Yeah, the second one is even crazier. So the Humanoid attribute equipment, which my guess is another normal one. I didn't actually read if it's a normal equipment or a rare one. But my guess it's gonna be used for 360 to 400. Yeah, it's great. And there's gonna be a new temporal rift, which is good because I'm pretty sure most of the people here are already maxed with their temporal rift monster core. So for us, we've had all the other temporal rift for a very long time. We haven't had any new ones since 320, and we've had 360 for a long time. Alright, so the next one is the Enhancement Exchange, which was, this came out in the Korea server at least 6 months ago. And this is a process for you to transfer your enhancement from a maxed weapon to a non-maxed weapon, or even armors. But the cost of it is what's gonna be the downside, because it does cost a lot. And my guess is that you'll be able to get your your equipment codex as well. So that's something that's gonna be good for, I guess, if you don't want to max a weapon or another weapon or an armor, and you just want to take it from something that you've already claimed from equipment codex, it might work. I'd probably have to try it out or test it out as soon as this patch is released. So it looks like a lot of the changes or the developers notes for this one is going to be out next week, so I'll definitely do a live stream for that. So the next one is the one that I haven't seen yet. I actually didn't see this even previously or heard about it. So enhancement failure bonus rate will be the second system to be added to the game. A bonus is that enhancement success rate will add up whenever you fail an enhancement attempt. This bonus rate can be accumulated up to 100%. The enhancement will be quicker and more successful, don't you think? Please note that this system will be applied to equipment and mount. Oh, so, but the mount pets, I thought the mount pet already had this system. Okay, sorry. But that will be really good for people who's rage quit because of enhancing. So they're definitely making it easier for people to not fail that. I just recently maxed all of my PvP set, my to level 30 enhancement set. So I mean, not the set wise, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Okay, so the equipment collection additional reward. In order to provide a new reward for our heroes who have worked so hard to complete their equipment codex, A new equipment benefit system will be added. The rewards will be given to heroes if they own and keep their equipment. The own status will be oh, okay. So if you do transfer it, you basically lose that own status. So I guess, yeah, that's the benefit of the ones who actually have it, instead of everyone just transferring all of those enhancement from one armor to another or weapon to another. Okay. Alright, so the new Temple Rift, which is early February, I think that they're gonna be releasing the next level with the February update, since they're releasing a lot of new ones. Why they're releasing this new, yeah, they basically won't salvage it. The amount of that it costs, well, actually, I was gonna do a couple of VR updates, upgrades on my sets too, because I think I have 3 UR pieces left, which are for boss pieces or elite pieces that I haven't done yet. I was gonna do them today too, for after this developer's notes. But holy crap, the amount of materials it costs to have those. I mean, they can't ruin it for all the people who spent so much money completing those equipment codex. So they had to keep it in a sense where it would make sense for the ones who spent actually gets an additional for it, because they can't lose their spenders. Ivory Tower and Roland. Alright, well, so there's gonna be debuffs just like other ones. Who is the final boss? Nothing crazy about this. It's hard to explain a new temporal rift without actually doing it at the same time. So I'm probably just gonna do the rift once it's released, and then I'll explain how the fight goes and do a separate video for that, because reading it doesn't make really sense. No. Okay. So new cloak will be added, which will come with the new rift, and it actually looks better than the existing ones a little bit. The last one was the blue one, so now this is the red one. What does it do? Oh, a new skill that applies a debuff and damage to nearby air. What new skill? Why are they so vague with this developer's notes? My guess is that a lot of the February ones are going to be for the new level cap, and they're just preparing everyone else with that upcoming level update. And that's about it. There's gonna be a lot of changes next week, which is great because we've been sitting down for a couple of months without any really real updates. Because the mount limit break isn't a lot of CP. It's a new content, but it's not at the same time. So the leveling, hold on, let me see. Where is it? My main line, I did manage to limit break this one. It's actually at 31 now. Oh, 22, sorry. 31 is the cloak. My bad. This can go up to 30. And it doesn't give as much CP as Agathion, which was the last major update. I mean, Agathion 1 is insane. I don't have a lot of CP. I mean, I spent almost 200, maybe 150k red diamonds to get 323k CP from it. But it's a gamble. I literally only have 2 rares out of the 150 red diamonds that I spent. So, and I still have 1 missing. But it does add a lot. It's a really good CP to invest, or it's a really good way of spending a lot of, almost all your reserved red diamonds for it. At the start, especially when you don't have anything. And I know that it's gonna be released on the NA server, which I'm guessing you're all gonna get a crazy amount of bundles for it. We just got one that actually has the selection box for an SR. It's not a rare one, but we didn't have this for a long time. The one that we had was this, and this gives you a R version, and this is what we had for a couple of months. So, and I'm sure every single person is going to be spending a lot on that. So if you have a lot of reds right now, I would suggest saving all of that. We can get a daily one for free-to-play players for 300 friendship points. And the cloak limit break is also not as great when it comes to CP. So yeah, we need something new, because this, I think this one I did get to 31. Yeah, so I do have it limit break to 31, and every cloak actually requires a certain amount to limit break. Like this one will need 10 of the cloak tokens for me to do a limit break on. You can also use the SR cloak limit break stones, which I don't have anymore, because I did use it up. And I do have a few more. Where is it? This one, I think. Okay, so I do have 2 of these, and I need 5. So I need 3 more before I can even limit break this. So if you're missing out on all your temporal rifts, you're gonna lose a lot of your extra CP, free CPs that you can get from the cloak enhanced limit break. I don't know when this is gonna be released on the NA. I just know, I can load up the NA version as well and see what the new patch note is for that. I wanted to spend 8,000 red today to buy 100 of those Agathion boxes and open them up, but so I'm gonna test it out, hopefully, and do this thing that my friend told me, or one of my clanmates told me. I'm gonna have to do it at a certain time on a certain day as it's about to happen, to open up all of the boxes and see if I can get a rare, because I haven't gotten a rare in a long time. So I'm gonna have to hold up till Friday. Yeah, it's Friday. So I'll do that on Friday, and I'll buy probably 200 to 300 boxes by then, and I'll open that up on live stream and hopefully not scream too much. Alright, so for the equipment codex equipment ones, I do have 3 left that I need to upgrade. Yeah, okay. So let me check what I'm missing. Oh, I do have this one. Alright, so we'll upgrade this. missing, that's what I'm missing. Okay, I knew I was missing something. And this one I need another 150. Okay, and this one I need that. I do need the radiant armor. Alright, let me see here. I bought the first one. I didn't think I needed more. It's the same. Okay. Alright, so hopefully by this weekend I'll have the other two maxed. Yeah, I know. Well, they did release something new on the Korean server that's completely different, sort of. I didn't see the full detail on it, but we'll see how that goes. For this one, I need 10 dynasty recipes. Alright. Let's see if we can get... I need 2 more. Alright, let's do 4 at a time. Why would you give me Nassin now? I don't need Nassin. Nope. Alright, let's just open all of you. I got 3 dynasty. Yay! Alright. Let's open this one. And let's see if we can get some more accessories. Okay, we got 1 there. Nope, don't need those. Nope. And open all of it. Alright, we got 2 extras. That means I need to exchange all of them again so I can try and get the ones I need. Exchange. Moonstone, nope, don't need you. Black ore, Phoenix, no. Don't need that one. Which one is this? Dynasty, which I can already upgrade one of them. Is there anything? No, I will need the recipe anyways. Alright, so I've got... I finished the developer's notes already, but I already went through the 2 parts. Now I'm just doing my CP boost, sort of, kind of. It just said that it's not really that pretty. I mean, hold on. It's red. It's just like the blue one from, no. Where is it? Here we go. This is what it looks like. And it just says that the new skill applies the debuff and damage to nearby enemies. So it's almost like the orc skill where I don't know how much damage it's gonna do. They didn't really provide all the info about it. So we'll see how it works. Let me see, what else am I missing? I'm just doing my cleanup right now. I've been farming beads, which helped a ton. I only have 50. I'll probably get close to 200, 300. Yeah, it's like Hagios, but come on. We can interpret what they post on the actual update, but we'll never know how it goes because they're so vague when they actually try to explain something, and we can never tell what it is. So we actually just have to wait for it. Alright. Wait, what's that UR one? What is this one? Normal. Of course, no dynasty. Well, that's not helpful. And then all the rare ones, not helpful. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all the recipes that I have. I have crazy amount of recipes that I don't know what to do with. Where's my temple box? Alright, let me, no, are you kidding me? I have to open this in groups. Use 30. Hey! 32. And alright, I had 123 boxes. Let's see how many accessory scraps we can get. And 978. Great. Thanks, game. Alright, so let's open all of these. I just saw the chat. To 300? No, that's impossible. I don't know if that's gonna be possible. 300. Yeah. I don't know how that's gonna be possible. Unless I get rid of all the S equipment. Maybe? No. Should I just finish this one to 40? 1.8 mil. Goodbye. I'll get to my equipment codex. Yeah, take them. Because, yeah, they're just... I have a lot of recipes. Hold on. Let me just open up the last tab. Give me a second. Alright. Opened all of those. Alright, let's go to the recipe pages. Where are they? See, look. I've got 17 of this one. These are all normal. And then these are all armor. The only things I need are the accessory ones. Then that's really it. Yeah, so it's a pain in the butt. Alright, so this one I can open up. Honor points, achievement points, and EXP we don't need. Let me see here. What else can we open? Trying to see if we can bring it back down to like close to 500, which might be possible. Oh, there's more here. Why are you a Dina broke? You should not be a Dina broke right now. Oh, let me just fix the title now for this video, because now I'm just doing the cleanup time for this video now. Alright, let me see. This one, that's about 3 days. Ah, oh, those talisman. They take up so much space. Alright. Let's try 6. Oh, we got 2 dynasty on that one. We need 5 more. Dynasty? No! What? We only got 2 out of 24. That was like 10k scraps of accessories. Thanks, game. Thanks. I'll be able to max my witch one before I can even max this one. See, cost 500 scraps per. That's not cool. Still nothing. Alright, I give up. You win. I guess I can't do that one. This one I'll be able to... Oh, I'll have to level it up before I can craft it. Guess I'll be working on my witch stat next. And I do have to do my limit breaks on these, but I don't have any... Oh, I do! Yes! Alright, so this one I can max with 1. Yes! That's true. Let's level that one up. Okay. That one is maxed. Yeah, but I was already halfway done on my my dynasty that it was going to waste a lot of my resources if I had to switch that time, and that's too expensive. Yay, 33. And let's level you up. Oh. Let's do this one. There you go. Do I even need that? Nope. Fine. And I can't do any limit breaks on this without the actual dynasty accessory, and we don't get them as often, so it's even harder to do a limit break on them. But I only have a couple left to max, which is good. So that's a good couple of CP boosts. Let me see. Oh, I lied. It wasn't that good. I only gained like 1,000 CP from that. I quit. Alright, equipment, codec, collection. Let's see here. This one we can claim, and claim. I can spend all over Adina. Hold on. Might be able to spend a couple more. If I max. Oof. I'm wasting Adina for these. No. Fine, that's 2 tiers that I can get. And then the other one. Goodbye, Adina. I can use limit breakstone. It's just that I've used up a lot of my limit breakstone, so kind of, yeah. What? Did I really use up all my... No. Alright, fine. Let's do a couple of UR, see how that works. Where's it? Level up. 7 and 9. Alright, there you go. Okay, I think I've got a good amount of equipment collection done. Claim. So that's 1, 2. I have a lot to do on this thing, but I do need a lot of Adina. I mean, look. Holy. I've only gotten 225. So, yep. I need to... Oh, I do need to enhance too. I probably can. I can try. Alright, let's see. Do I have enough? Oh, I'm gonna need another one. Alright, let's see if we can max this. Of course it failed. Now I need one more. Where can I get one more? Let's see. Alright, we're buying one more. And let's do, where is it? Enhance. Ah, 2 fails, I hate you. And the game kicked me. Thanks, game. Why? I can't even get it to level 30. Game hates me. Yeah, I think it was give or take. I can't remember how long we didn't get one. But yeah. Well, Imperial had it for a very long time, so I can't go to the tabs though, because I can't show Clan Adina or anything like that. Otherwise I would show you. I'd probably have to go to an alt clan or something for that, or an alt yeah, an alt clan or something to show the Imperial Alliance owned it the most. Yeah, they've had it for a very long time. They swap between clans and stuff like that. So for the other ones. Oh no, this thing again. This is actually one of the worst events that they've had. The rewards are really terrible. I haven't gotten the limit break out of like 2,000 or 3,000 that I've had this, or they've had this event. So I can't wait till this is gone because we need a new event. Like, nobody is even spending any amount of effort for this. Unlike the Halloween one where it gave actual accessories, this one, I mean, there is attribute stones, but it's so bad. This is probably one of their worst events. Oh, another upgrade zone, which... yeah, I can't do this. I'm just gonna have to macro that. I'm sorry, guys. There's no way I can sit there and do that. It's just so terrible. I mean, you can get Adina boxes, which I guess is good. But that's it. That's all I can get from that. Yeah, exactly. There is nothing going on. Right now, I'm only live streaming just because I have to live stream for something. And I'm really like trying to force something to explain or even talk about. Because we haven't had any crazy or fun updates that people can really enjoy. So yeah, we're just dragging right now. Like, really, everyone is losing the interest to play the game because there really isn't a lot to do in the game right now. It was like a super quiet December and January where nothing happened. So nobody like actually got to do anything except do wars, which we're always there. Yeah, so right now, stream on Pink. Pink is, oh no, I died. Pink died. Oh no. But yeah, but even on NA, there's really not a lot happening on NA. Well, with the cloak though, it's a preference, right? So Adventurer's Cloak, that's for leveling. That's pretty much it. And the Blood Ranger's Cloak is if you're farming in the Elite Dungeon for extra redstones or whatnot. And then you have the Garden Cloak, which is really good, which I used actually for whenever I'm in the extraction. Hero's Cloak. So here's the thing. I love the Hero's Cloak in 3v3 if I'm teamed with a healer, only because it gives me a really high chance to have 2 stuns back to back. So my AoE stuns as a as a spell singer or a mystic muse, gives me a chance to have those 2 AoE stuns back to back almost instantly. So that's why I do switch between this one or the PvP cloak. It depends on who I'm team with. So that's one of the reasons why I use that one. This one, obviously, the Cloak of Red, which is really helpful for climbing the Tower of Insolence and any major bosses that you basically probably die constantly in the field. It's just, that's the only helpful thing. And then the PvP cloak obviously is the probably still the best. Haggis cloak. Now this, I feel like it's a choice because of the fact that the lightning does, I haven't been able to tell how much it does. I did try it for the 3v3 once or a couple times, but I'd have to kind of like test it out with, I never have a set group. That's why it's harder for me to do 3s on the Asia server because of the time zone. That's why it's really difficult to me to play or to have a dedicated group that I can play with, because there are days where I just can't make it, since the 3v3 on C for me right now, it's at 7 a.m. So I really have to be awake super early just to even prepare for it, or I'm already out the door or doing something. So that's why it's really difficult for me to dedicate doing 3s on the C server, which is really difficult. I mean, which is really sad because I would really like to. And this one, I don't know if this is actually ever used by any players. Or I have not seen players use this one. So that's the other thing. But that's really it with the cloaks. Oh, let's do... No, I'll do a video with all the costumes and mount updates. I'll do another class update on my account. The last one I did was, I think, when I was like 3.8 or 3.9 mil CP, and right now I'm 4.4. So I'll do another class video. I'll do the editing and stuff like that. But yeah, that's about it. I am probably gonna go finish off my dailies, and then I'll do another live stream once the release for the developers comes out, and we can all test it all out. I'll save a lot of my enhancement stuff for that, and see what we can do with the with the new system for the enhancements. But yeah, thanks everyone.